KD0HON. I just have this one programmed in, Clay.
Okay, alrighty. Well, on the quarter hour, we switch over to the 53090 to try and pick up some of the fellows on the west side of town that can't get into this one. So, if you want to listen to us, we'll be on the 53090 and transmitting on 52090, receiving on 53090, 107.2 subtone. So if you don't have that programmed, you can listen to us. We're going to switch over there now.
Alright, KD0HON, QSY.
Okay, it's KI0ID with 6 invitational net. Moving over to the Denver Radio Club repeater. It's KI0ID QSY.
Moving over to the DRC repeater here. 53090.
Okay, it's KI0ID with 6 invitational net.
Wow.
We
got S9 signal on, Clay. Let's see if we can ping in the PL tone here.
KE5SO Joe is checked in.
107.2.
Do we have anybody else this morning? Call KI0ID. KE0OC.
Kilo Delta 0 Hotel Oscar November 53090. Listening.
Okay, very good. We have KE0OC Tom, as you could this morning, and KD0HON. We heard you in there, Kurt, so you've got this one set up and working. And turn it over to Marshall here real quick because I want to see how its headset sounds. Go ahead, Marshall, KF0UV. KI0ID in the group, KF0UV. Yeah, I agree with you. It sounds just like I'm in a fireman's mask. Yeah, that's probably just the what happens when you got to put the mic so close to your mouth, evidently. KF0UV. Bad, no, not bad at all. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the other element sounds like just for the heck of it. So KE0OC Tom, I have you during the week there, and I guess we just haven't been able to hook up. How's it going over there? This is KE0OC. Doing okay. I was off last Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Got a cold. Just getting over it. Went back to work Thursday and Friday. But doing okay. I was upset Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because I was off and sick and the weather was nice and I had work to do outside and didn't feel like getting outside to do it, so I didn't. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Still got a little bit of stuffing up, but it's getting better. Back to you there, Clay. Yeah, I can tell you got a little bit left in you. I had that probably something very similar about a month ago, and of course I had mine Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I think I took Monday off. But yeah, it was terrible stuff. It was very bad stuff. And I'm glad I finally got over it. But yeah, it was no good at all. So. I hope I don't get that for a while. Then, when was it? A week ago, I got a flu shot. And I got the flu shot that's extra strong for 65 and older people. And that made me sick. Not really sick. It gave me first my arm and then aches and pains in my body and then upset stomach. And finally worked its way out. So, I don't know if I'll do the extra strength one again, but usually I don't have a problem, but so anyway. It's just terrible to get old. All these things hit you. So anyway, Very good, Tom. Well, you're sounding good this morning. Glad you're on the mend a little bit. So, Kurt, let's see how you're sounding over on this one here. KE0HON, KE0ID.
And KD0HON back in the saddle. Yeah, I'm recording right now. I've been recording for about 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And so far you guys are sounding pretty good. The only problem, the only person I'm having trouble with is you, Clay. You're just a little bit scratchy, but I can still discern what you're saying. And it should be up on YouTube within a couple of hours here. It has to process and do all that stuff. But the one YouTube video that I'm really kicking myself for not being able to participate in, partially because of my license and partially because I didn't know the person was doing the Summits on the Air activation, was Randy K7AGE and his contact with Jerry Taylor KD0BIK. So I'm really kind of wanting to get my general license and get on the higher frequency bands. So I think I'm going to study up here in the next couple of months and try and take it at one of the next Hamfests here. KI0ID KD0HON.
Okay, very good, Kurt. KD0HON, KI0ID. Yeah, you're not as strong, not as full quieting into this repeater as you are on the CRA repeater. You got more white noise on your signal, but I think don't adjust anything. It's just your location and getting into this one, but you're readable. But yeah, you do have more white noise on it, but you're fine.
Whatever.
So don't change anything. And very good. Well, and okay on your YouTube there. Now, when you put this on YouTube, do you leave it up there for just a little while, then you take it down, or how does that work, Kurt? Over.
Negative. I have all my videos from when I started my channel all the way up to the present. And if you're ready to copy a website URL, I can certainly give you my channel name and URL and whatever. Over.
Sure, go ahead. We'll write it down. Over.
KI0ID KD0HON. Be ready to copy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The website URL is whiskey period Yankee Oscar Uniform Tango Uniform Bravo Echo period Charlie Oscar Mike / user Uniform Sierra Echo Romeo / Whiskey Hotel India Sierra Tango Lima Echo Sierra Uniform November. Copy, Clay. KI0ID KD0HON.
Okay, very good. KE0HON, KE0ID. Yeah, I copied everything. Wrong address. Well, I'll check that out. See how you did there on your YouTube. Very good. Well, let's see. Let's go over to KE5SO Joe, KE0ID. Go ahead, Joe.
KI0ID in the group KE5SO. Good morning, Tom. I haven't said hello to you. It's a nice morning. Sorry about your cold and being under the weather, but I'm glad you're feeling better now. Hopefully November will bring us some good DX, or at least some good local QSOs, and the other. This whole Clay 10 meter's been open, so I heard some things there. I haven't heard of KE5SO, but
KE0OC in the group. How are you doing on your ham station? Are you getting that back together again?
Well, so far with the amount of dirt that I've moved, which is about 1/3 of the pile, I have not gotten any water into the room, and so I'm sure that has helped, but I still have more dirt to move and level out. And then I've got the water coating I'm going to put on the wall. I haven't done that yet, and as soon as I do that, then I'll start framing it out and putting it back together.
Oh, okay. So you have some framework to do yet. Yeah, it's going to be a while before you really get it. But then, you know, you can run the outlets the way you want to, and knowing how you want to set your station back up, that'll make it kind of easier. I just, you know, you never put the outlets, or never have the outlets where you need them. So, yeah, by the time you get ready to move and everything back in there, it should be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Right now, of course, all I got up is that the folded dipole will be a W. The other one, I don't have no place to. I got a pole I can put it up on, no place to really put it. So I don't know if I'll get anything more done before the weather gets real cold or not. We'll see how things go. Back over to you.
Yeah, okay. What are you using for an antenna on this band, Tom?
I'm using the tri-band vertical sitting out there against the fence.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Alrighty. Now, getting into this repeater was no problem at all, so that should keep you going all winter anyway. Well, let's see. Over to Marshall here. KF0UV, KE0OC. Go ahead, Marshall.
KI0ID in the group KF0UV. Well, since there was mention of the contest last weekend, I didn't do a whole lot on it, and I waited until Sunday, which turned out to be a bad idea since the propagation was a lot better on Saturday. But I did get a couple of Japan stations on 10 meters and a Poland on 15 meters, and that was pretty much the highlights. Did the best with